to save a drowning man, but I can't swim or stretch my hand, I'm too far from the bank. So I strain to shout and whistle for someone to assist, but my lungs ran empty and dry. I blessed myself and watched the bodies outside. Explained myself to the police, who seemed to show some sympathy. You better go home and sleep. But my sleep was brief and brittle, my conscience burned and pickled. Could I have done more? The paper said he tried to do this before. Hold the rope that ties you to your folks, or you'll be lonely as a lighthouse on a choppy northern coast. 'Cause I once cracked the code while thinking on my own. You can only hold on to someone you love by keeping your heart hopeful. You keep your heart hopeful. Keep your heart hopeful. Keep your heart hopeful. And see if you float, 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 sing, sing, drown, drown, float, 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 sing, sing, drown, drown. Even though I know it's a sin with an anchor for a song, I jumped in and I sank just like a song, and the evening washed over me. Yes, I've been aggrieved by a wife who wants to leave, and a family who don't respect me. And not that I blame them, not that I blame them at all. And so I took the rope, unhitched it from my folks. I was lonely as a lighthouse, you know, on a choppy northern coast. And the man on the bank, he watched me float, float,